Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space out wide. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte. Good effort from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Conte brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
So it is still 0-0. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's gone looking for safety. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. Mateus! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Donatoni. That pass isn't the best. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And now,
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Nepal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Manchester United are back on level terms. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
After 48 minutes is number 17, Nepali. Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every...
Mbappe gets through on his own. And he thumps it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flings in across. Kante gets it away. Driving through the middle. Bullet. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Torres. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Fernando Torres. Number 14,
And it's
Donadoni.
Kante.
Number 19, Tonali. Coming on the field.
Well, that looks a decent
number
ball.
9, Erling Haaland.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in.
Number
Chance!
15.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution.
Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 2, Daniel Carvajal.
Point blank header! No, not the best of headers. Aimed beyond the defence.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Griezmann. Good ball, good take. Oh, what has happened? It shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta? Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gabriel, passing is crisp and sharp, threads one in, it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Decent chance! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Donadoni. Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's forced to go back. Gabriel, still goalless at the moment. Now it's Torres. Maldini. It's the... and it's hit the woodwork and out! Reinders. And Donadoni. And it's Fernando Torres.
Oh, really well played.
Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Pullet. Mateus takes a shot. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rodri. Gabriel. Reinders. Fernando shoots! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Big chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Nepal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy. Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele, the ball is loose and the chase is on. And the pass is intercepted. Played out wide. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to pass it through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rodri, out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torres receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught napping. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, good driving run. Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's... Mbappe! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Nepali! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Oh, he's been caught on it, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Reinders. Coming on the field is number 10, Kukcu.
Two great teams, a perfect pitch, and
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now this could be a chance. Oh, goes for a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's on it, can he get away? Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he... Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Modric. That's an imaginative pass. And he was alert to it. And he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A probing pass. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Looking for options for movement. And he lines up a cross. And the shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Nepal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Carvajal, he's found a way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Tonali. And that's been won straight back. Rodri strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that's well seen too. Tonali, who does have an assist to his name. That's a nicely weighted pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Timber. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Danger averted for now. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that was very necessary. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. And Mateus.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 14, Donadoni.
Now it's Reinders. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's on his way! Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Now it's Reinders. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lewandowski. That's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Two great teams, a perfect...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Figo. Good ball over the top. Elise. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely, now then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Tonali.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Elise. He's away. He's gone for goal. Off the post. Torres!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. Eintracht Frankfurt upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the...
And the shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Eintracht Frankfurt takes a shot! Goal! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Torres. He's found a way through. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's really well manoeuvred. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Morientes. That's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it. And the shot! It's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2. Bullish header! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, what a climb! He's got away with one there. Out towards the flank. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Torres. Azar! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Crosses it in.
Oh, how that cross.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good-looking ball. Now, that's well seen too.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Abiati. Now, that looks a decent ball. Gabriel gets it clear. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 15, Bellingham. Number
Oh, it's played into the area.
Serginho.
And he's there to belt it
Coming on
away.
the field, number 11.
Now, this could be a chance.
Number 9.
Chance! He's beaten.
Substitution in progress. Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was
There
the
will be
obvious
5
substitution.
minutes
He'd
added
become
time.
just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy, giving...
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Fernando Torres,
And
voted
now, I'd
man
just
of the
like to
match
read out
and
our
deservedly
fan club
so.
members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.